across the 20. He's going to score downfield. Does he have the gas? He cuts back on the 20. Look at that. Takes the shake.
We gonna run this town.
Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza when you need it most.
There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome. Enjoy.
The March 2024 Springdale Spotlight winner.
The February 2024 winner of Springdale Spotlight.
I was the winner of the May 2024 Springdale Spotlight.
I'm the Springdale Spotlight winner of Summer 2024.
Use the hashtag Springdale Family when posting about the great things happening in our school.
You could win a prize pack just like this.
So don't forget, take it and tag it.
And you may be the next winner.
Hashtag
Springdale
Family.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. It is the finale of the 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day football tournament. Red versus blue. This is going to be the 5th and the 6th graders, and we just witnessed what might be the game of the weekend. That is a terrific game in the 3rd and the 4th grade between the red and the gold. It was an outstanding game. We can, if we get half that game out of this one, I think we're going to feel pretty lucky.
Both teams played their heart out in that last game. You always talked about you hate to see one lose, but boy, it was very exciting. Red able to come back and recover that fumble, go in for the tying score, and then able to finish it off in the 2-point, well, actually say overtime period, and scored the touchdown.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch these kids celebrate after the 2-point conversion. Great play. Ledger Fitch runs it in, and all of a sudden, the Reds off with the championship. They're still down here in the corner of Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium taking pictures and reliving that moment. Now we've got the 5th and the 6th grade, blue and red. Now blue, they are led by Cohen Walker. That's their running back. Now the red team played the late game last night. They're going to play the late game tonight. The team that kind of got it going at the end there, lost last night, but kind of got things going at the end. We'll see what they've come up with. They're going to get the football first. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Again, this is the finale of the 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day football, one of the best events that we have here in the city of Springdale. A lot of people, Gerald Williams, the guy who the stadium is named after, he is here tonight watching a lot of the football tonight. Great to see Coach out here taking all of this in. So here we go. First down for the red team. They are led by one of the great names in the city of Springdale, Chevy Pickup. Number 7, he is your quarterback. He was kind of their everything last night. This is a 1st down and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. They'll send a man in motion, first play of the ball game. On the carry for the red team, that is Messiah Miller. He'll get a couple of yards on 1st down. That's the play they opened with last night, fumbled the football, and kind of got things started on a backslide, but they'll get 3 yards on 1st down, and we are underway here. He is Brad Spurlock, the voice of the Harbor Wildcats. I'm Zach Horns, voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Glad to have you along with us here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Here we go, 2nd down. We got going to be real close to 1st down yardage. I believe that was McEwen on the carry. I could be wrong on that. Let me double check here.
That is correct.
Look at me. Boy, the eyes, they know.
You had your carrots this morning.
I must have. It's going to be 3rd down. We'll call it 1. Ball at the 34-yard line. Straight ahead. It's going to be enough for 1st down. This was what they found in that game last night. In between the guards, they found a little bit. Just being able to sort of pound the football forward.
Changing the pace a little bit. They're going like a hurry-up offense right now, not getting the blue team time to set. First couple of plays, we saw the first play going outside. Now the last 2 plays right up the middle.
So they get the 1st down. Ball be placed at the 37-yard line. This is going to be 1st down and 10. McEwen and Miller are the backs. And this is Pickup with the football. He gets outside the 40. Going to be run out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Run out of there by Cohen Walker. It's going to be about a 7-yard, 8-yard pickup. And now you see this red team, who couldn't get a lot going last night, starting to find a little bit of a rhythm.
Change of pace. Ball was going up the middle. Takes the ball out. Goes around the left side for a great gain on that play.
2nd down, 2 yards to go. They gave him 8 out to the 45-yard line. It looked like Chevy Pickup was ready for the snap, but Messiah Miller gets the 1st down anyway. He's going to be out to the 48-yard line, and that'll be enough to move the sticks again. So good start for the red team. Certainly better than last night where they threw the interception on the first drive. And this is, I think, how they wanted to see this offense run.
And if you're blue, you got to try to get everybody set. Now you see you're doing substitutions, trying to get everybody set. try to make a play as fast as you can as they're doing this hurry-up offense.
So 1st and 10, ball's at the 48-yard line. That's Chevy Pickup, the quarterback. McEwen in motion. They're going to run a reverse back to McEwen. He'll get into blue territory, dragging tacklers with him down to about the 47-yard line. A lot more diverse here on the offensive end. They look a lot more settled than they did last night. This is a good drive.
A lot of misdirection. You like I said, see outside, inside, outside, inside. That keeps the defense guessing which way they're going to go. Great pickup right there. No pun intended from the quarterback, but a great pickup we saw right there.
So that's going to be a pickup of 4 to bring up 2nd and 6. Clock running, 17:05 to go here in the first half. This is the initial drive of the 5th and 6th grade game. This is Miller straight ahead with room, 45-yard line, going to be close to first down yardage, going to come up short by about a yard and a half. It's going to bring up 3rd and short, which is exactly where you want to be. You can do a lot of things on 3rd down and short.
Might see another misdirection, offside, off tackle somewhere along the way on this play. Defense responded pretty good at that time. What can they do to maybe get them off the field right here?
Yeah, you got 2 plays to pick up 3 yards. I think the red team likes their chances here. McEwen, Miller in the backfield alongside Chevy Pickup, the quarterback. They give it to Miller straight ahead. No, it's Chevy Pickup, and he's going to pick up about a yard, and it's going to bring up 4th down. They had Miller up the middle, but Pickup keeps it on the zone read and is unable to get the first down.
It's amazing watching these kids do the zone read, able to see, and maybe we got a penalty on the play. Nope, guess not. Looked like they were back up. But able to pull the read and see which man they're keying off of, and he pulls that football, able to get about the left side. Short game, but they're in a good position to pick up the first down.
Line to makes just past the 42-yard line. This is going to be 4th down. We'll call it a yard and a half. Same formation. They give it to McEwen straight ahead. And he's going to power his way inside the 40 for the first down. Good, strong run there by Ryan McEwen, and red team's got to love the way this drive is shaping up.
And, Zach, you hit it on the head just a while ago. They found something that worked a little bit last night, running up the middle, running on the outside. Haven't seen any big thrill plays passing the ball. Been able to run the ball at will right now.
Blue's done a nice job being able to shut down the outside. It's in between the guards right now where the red team's finding a lot of their working space. So they'll go out of the shotgun. Chevy Pickup is the quarterback. And he's going to throw. He's got a man wide open. 31-yard line, complete. 26-yard line, check that, and the pass is complete. Great play there to number 11. That is Chamberlain Gully making the catch. And watch this. Run. Then you go up over the top. Great catch by Gully. First down.
And as the defense probably keyed on that a little bit, they're going to run on us, take a shot downfield.
This is a totally different team than we saw last night. This team is diverse and moving the football. Chevy Pickup goes under center. They're going to try a little reverse to Gully. He's going to be run down there in the backfield. Great defensive play. Jackson Helms.
Maybe overthought that one just a little bit. What's been working? Going up the middle.
Overthink the plumbing a little bit on that one.
Defense keyed on that, able to make a big stop in the backfield.
This drive has taken over 5 minutes. This is the initial drive of the ball game. It's going to be 2nd down, and we'll call it 16. Ball resting at the 30-yard line. Line to makes the 14. Here they go back with Messiah Miller up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle. Not much after that. Going to get maybe 2 out of it. Cohen Walker down at the bottom of that pile, as well as number 52. That's Ben Carter. And now you've got 3rd and long, and this is certainly not where the red team thought they'd be.
One thing I've noticed since the opening few plays, now they're huddling up where they were just going up to the line of scrimmage, running the fast pace.
Yeah, that tempo had kind of confounded the blue team a little bit. Chevy Pickup back to pass. He's got a man out in the flat. Pass caught. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. A reception there made by Elsa Zamora. And now you've got 4th down and 10. I'm going to imagine you're not kicking here, so you're going to take your shot here and see what happens.
Zamora just runs a little out pattern in the flat there, able to get the pass completion. Small game, but once again, 4th down. Blue has had problems here at the opening possession. Now they're putting up a defensive stand. We'll see what takes place here on this 4th down call.
After that blue defense right now, you got to find Chamberlain Gully. He's their deep threat. Identify number 11. He's going to come near side. This will be 4th down and 11. Ball at the 25-yard line. Line to make is the 14. They're going to hand it to Messiah Miller. And he's going to go absolutely nowhere. Tackle made on the play by number 10, Abel Arthurs, and a good defensive stand after a good drive by the Red. Blue's going to get the football back in relatively good spot here at the 20. Looks like they're going to mark it down at the 24-yard line. So kudos to the Blue defense. They after getting kind of put on their heels, they come back with a nice, strong defensive stand.
It was a great defensive stand. Once again, we saw how they were kind of picking the holes right up the middle, do some misdirections through the pass play, but a great defensive stand. Now we're going to see the Blue with their first possession of the game.
Yeah, Blue's going to break the huddle here. Now they rely on Cohen Walker and Jackson Helms. Helms will be the quarterback to start. Cohen Walker is the back behind him in the pistol. This is 1st down and 10. Helms will take the snap, coming near side. Helms being pursued, nice stiff arm, 30-yard line. Thought he stepped out of bounds, still going inside of Red territory. Nice play there by Jackson Helms. Thought he had stepped out of bounds, he did not. It's going to be 1st down for the Blue team.
What a great play by Helms. And when you first saw it there, you saw Chamberlain Gully coming up from his defensive position, had the angle on him, thought we was going to turn him back in. Great stiff arm to get down the
stiff arm, yeah, absolutely. So now Jackson Helms and that offense have 1st and 10, balls at the 45-yard line. Cohen Walker, the running back, he'll be alongside. It's a 2 tight end set, 2 wide receivers. Jackson Helms in the shotgun. He'll take it, gives to Cohen Walker. Walker looking for a seam, across the 45-yard line, cleaned up there at the 43. They are flying around there on that Red defense.
Great job on the defensive end, setting that edge, making him turn back in. Great job on that play right there.
Anthony Hernandez with the tackle for the Red team. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Got about 1.5 yards on that one.
Saw the Blue take a stand a while ago. Now we're going to see if a Red can make a stand right here.
Wishawn's the guy to keep an eye on. He had a big game in their first game. Helms in the pistol. Tries the pitch to Walker near side. Cohen Walker, 40-yard line. He's going to get the 1st down. Going to be run down at the 32-yard line. It's going to be enough for a Blue 1st down.
Great speed on the outside, just a simple pitch. If you want to call it option pitch, they got around to the right side. Great read, able to get to the outside and pick up the 1st down.
We used to call it here, you take it.
That's right.
1st and 10, balls at the 31-yard line. Halfway home here in the first half. Again, 20-minute running clocks. Each team gets 1 timeout. And this is going to be 1st and 10. Looks like they've moved it back to the 32, so they'll mark it there. Now we've got kind of a power eye set. Jackson Helms, the quarterback. Same play, other side. This is Cohen Walker. Slips out of a tackle. He's got room down the left side. Cuts back, 25-yard line. Cohen Walker inside the 15, inside the 10. Cohen Walker still on his feet, still going, and he's going to score a touchdown. What a great run there by Cohen Walker. Touchdown, Blue.
Watching the Red sideline on the side over there. Those two had him in the backfield. He was able to slip. Now I'm watching the sideline. They're just devastated. What a great run.
Terrific run. Here we take a good look at it again. It's just simple option pitch, and then it's an athlete doing athlete things. You miss 2 tackles there. Now the cutback, and then it becomes recess. It's who can get Cohen Walker on the ground. The answer is nobody. As he goes through the defense here. I thought he was dead to rights there. Chamberlain Gully couldn't bring him down, and then Walker flies into the end zone for the touchdown. And now the all-important 2-point conversion. So after that really strong Red drive, Blue answers. Got to give them credit for that. And they've got a 6-0 lead pending the extra point. Inside handoff, and he's going to be stopped short. That was Preston Hernandez on the carry, can't get in. So our score with 8:23 to go, 6-0 Blue. We'll be right back. You are watching 72nd Annual Kiwanis Kids Day Football. 6-0 our score, 7:40 to go here in the first half. Reds' second possession after the Cohen Walker 32-yard touchdown run, and now this blue defense has it taken away. Jackson Helms with the strip and the touchdown. Jackson Helms, the quarterback, playing a little defensive end, a little, what do we call that, a strip six? Yeah, why not? We'll call it a strip six. Jackson Helms here, we'll get a good look at it. Sia Miller with the football, loses control of it, taken away cleanly there by Jackson Helms. He races in, and it's a quick 12-0 blue lead. Great play by Jackson Helms, and now the two-point conversion coming up, and man, lightning strikes.
Very quickly, it's a great play by him. He held the runner up and then was able to strip the ball. That's what you're taught a lot of times. If you get them held up, try to strip the ball.
So Blue sends the offense out. Helms will be the quarterback. Number 60 is checked in. That's Weston Pratt. Here's Helms alone in the shotgun. He's going to run it off the left side. Makes a guy miss, in for the two-point conversion. And with 6:30 to go here in the first half, it's Blue 14, Red nothing. We'll be right back. You are watching 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day football.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
14-0 our score, 5:50 to go here in the first half. Blue with two lightning strikes. Cohen Walker, kind of a zigzag run all the way in for the touchdown. Then the Jackson Helms strip six, and now Red finds themselves in a little bit of a hole, but got an opportunity here to get on the board before halftime. 1st and 10, balls at the 25. Ryan McEwen, he's not going to go anywhere. That Blue defense is starting to, they're starting to assert themselves a little bit.
You know, the Red came out on fire. They had the no huddle, worked a few plays up the middle, outside, pass play, worked pretty good. You might want to try to do that, see if you can get that up-tempo again to work for the Red team.
Ben Carter on the stop there for the Blue team, and if you're ready, you just got to calm down.
Yep.
You got to calm down a little bit. See that Red offensive huddle as they break. There'll be 4:55 to go in the first half. They need just something positive here, a big play, something to get that momentum back that they had on that first drive. They were really moving 3, 4, 5 yards at a time. Now this Blue defense is kind of settled in. This is 2nd down. We'll call it 10. Chevy Pickup is your quarterback. Long count. And now we've got flags down. Let's see what the call is. You know, the snap count is a weapon. It's certainly part of the offensive arsenal.
And that might have been planned on that.
Yeah, look, Blue is very aggressive. And if you can use their aggressiveness against them, draw a free 5 yards, then go run the play you had called, you can dink and dunk your way down the field. This is going to be 2nd down and 5. They'll give it to Miller straight ahead. Ben Carter is there. We got a flag down in the backfield. It's in the area of holding. We'll see what that is about.
Blue defense has kind of figured this out now. They're just sending everybody up the middle to stop the middle run. And able to bring him down for a short game. Once again, see what the flag
gave him a yard, but it looks like this is going to go against Blue. So maybe lined up in the neutral zone. Whatever it was, it's going to give the Red team a 1st down, so you get a 1st down on 2 penalties. And with 3:30 to go here in the first half, the Red team's got another 1st down. They had that thing going on that first drive. It was that one play where they got behind the sticks, kind of slowed that drive down. And since then, it's been all Blue. 14-0 Blue here in the first half. 3:15 to go in the first half. This is the final game of Kiwanis Kids Day 2025. Going to be a single back set. Chevy Pickup's your quarterback. That's Ryan McEwen in motion. They're going to give it to Miller, trying to get to the outside, straight ahead. And he's going to drag tacklers with him up to about the 38-yard line.
Saw some movement down here. I guess they didn't call that play, but
yeah,
it's kind of a no. They did call it.
Yeah, they did. They got the motion penalty, so that's going to back them up 5 yards. And
That looks like we've got a sideline warning on the.
Yeah, a lot
coaches.
going on right
Yeah.
now between the referees, the football players, the coaches, a lot of things going on. After all of that, it's going to be 1st down and 15. Ball back at the 30-yard line. Clock running here, 2:25 to go in the first half. Chevy Pickup is your quarterback. Simon Miller is the running back. That's McEwen in motion. They're going to snap it, another flag. And now the wheels have just completely come off.
You know, we saw this last night where they had to take a timeout.
Yeah.
Just to kind of settle things down. Things got away from them pretty quick in the first quarter. Had to take a timeout, reset them. We may see the same thing here again.
So it's going to be 1st down and 20 now as the clock continues to run here. 1:55 to go. Now what you don't want to do is make a mistake. If you can run out the first half, get out of here just down by 2 scores, I think you can live with that. What you don't want to do is have another strip 6. That would cause some distress on the red sideline. This is going to be 1st down, 20 yards to go. Line to make is the 45. They're going to run that reverse. McEwen is going to go nowhere. This blue defense has got this sort of figured out.
Slow developing right there. And as you saw him trying to come back, McEwen to come back a little bit slower, so the defense was able to wrap around him pretty quick.
That's going to be a 3-yard loss back to the 22. So now it's 2nd down and 23 as the clock continues to run here with 1:10 to go in the first half. Red now taking their time in the huddle. Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Red, and we'll take the timeout with them. 14-0 our score. We'll be right back. You are watching 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldogs Stadium. 59 seconds to go here in the first half. Reds facing a 2nd down and 23, and you and I were talking during the break. They had something going with the tempo, and Blue sort of figured it out, and since that point, since that 4th down, the conversion that they did not get, it has been all Blue since then.
Blues really taking advantage of the situation. When they got on offense, able to take advantage of their size, their speed. Great run that we saw here for the touchdown. Second possession, just a strip and score. And now you find yourself behind 14-0.
They've reset the clock here. They put 1:05 back on the clock. So Blue does have their timeout if they want to use it. Blue will get the football to start the second half here. This is kind of a danger area. If you're Red, you want to get out of here if you can. Don't turn the football over. And you see Blue going for the football on virtually every play, trying to knock it loose and maybe get another strip 6. That's been the real difference in the game was that strip 6 by Jackson Helms.
I think you watch right here on this play, 2nd down play. What happens here? Do they see them try to rush for the 3rd down play, or after this play, if Blue were to stop them, do they just try to go into the halftime?
So this is going to be 2nd down and 23. McEwen and Miller are in the backfield alongside Chevy Pickup. He's the quarterback, got the ball, and now we've got a fumble. Chevy Pickup going to get up to about the 25-yard line, a 3-yard pickup, and now it's 3rd down and 20. Clock moving here with 52 seconds to go in the first half. Let's see how long they take to get this play off. Red gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets set, gets the play call. And now, 3rd down and 20. Heavy Pickup's going to be dragged down in the backfield back at the 24-yard line. Blue's going to call the timeout. They'll get the timeout with 22 seconds on the clock. 14-0 our score. Brad and I will be right back. You're watching 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day football.
Advanced manufacturing needs you. For every 4 jobs, there's 1 applicant. Let business industry training take you to the next level. Either as a startup or as an incumbent worker, BIT has your menu.
I came to BIT to advance my skills in the electrical control field. If you want to better yourself, you need to come to business industry training.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza when you need it most.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium on the campus of Springdale High School. 22 seconds to go here in the first half. Blue leads 14-0. It is going to be a 4th down and 20 yards to go for the red team. And there's been a discussion throughout the timeout. The kids, we're in a huddle. There was no discussion with the kids. The red coaching staff spent most of that timeout talking with the referees. I don't think red's going to punt it.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, 4th down, 20 yards to go, 22 seconds to go in the half. Maybe the thought is that you can get your play off and they can't, because Blue can't stop the clock again, that you wouldn't have enough time to get a play off.
Pickup was trying to hit goalie on that last play. They had to pull it down because the rush was getting to him. Don't know if they'll try to go back to him here or not.
No, this is going to be 4th down and 20. Chevy pickup to throw. He's going to throw it as high and as far as he can. Pass is knocked away there very nicely by Christian Myers. Now the clock continues to run with 13 seconds, 12 seconds. They're trying to get a play off here if they can. See the clock there on the screen, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. The ball's spotted. 2 seconds, 1 second, and they're not going to get the play off. So that is going to be the end of the first half. Our score, Blue 14, Red nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the 72nd annual Kiwanis Kids Day Football.
Accidents are never planned.
Ladies, your music is about to start.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549.
My name is Eric Burnett. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for the Springdale School District. I am so grateful for your donations to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Chris Wood, Assistant Athletic Director of the Springdale School District. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feed program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hi, I'm Mary Jordan. Springdale Public Schools is launching a free weekly podcast called Springdale Today, which will feature news relevant to Springdale families. Springdale Today will feature educational news, district staff and students, as well as influential members of the Springdale community. I hope you'll join us as the free Springdale Today podcast premieres Wednesday, September 11th at noon on YouTube and your favorite podcast app. I look forward to chatting with you more about what's happening in Springdale today.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Getting ready to start the second half here. Blue leads 14-0. They're going to get the football first, and kind of an eventful first 10 minutes or so, and then the team's kind of settled in here. Red with a good first drive, gets stopped on 4th down, and then a long drive by the blue team ends in a Cohen Walker touchdown. Then the strip 6 from Jake Helms, and Blues got the lead 14-0. They get the football first, and kind of got momentum on their side, but, you know, as we saw in the first half, it can turn on a dime.
Absolutely. The red team, when they started out, went up-tempo. Don't know if it's maybe like the old Green Bay Packers, San Francisco 49ers. They had plays scripted. I don't know if that was able to, but it kept the defense off balance. Started huddling up. Defense is able to adjust, and now we see the Blues kind of took control of this game, but like you said, could turn on a dime here.
1st and 10 for the Blue. Ball to 25-yard line. They're going to whip it out here. Here's the hook and lateral. And that will please Donald Tucker to no end. Cohen Walker's got the football out to the 20-yard line. So that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Blue.
Great little play, opening play. Kind of gets the defense off balance a little bit. But once again, we were explained that's the hook and lateral.
Hook and lateral. We Donald Tucker mansplained the hook and lateral to us. This is a guy who never touched a football in his life. He had his hand in the dirt most of his life. So 1st and 10, balls at the 41. Helms, the quarterback. He's going to throw it. Oh, look at this little switch route. Like this, looking for Wishawn. Caught at the 40-yard line. Wishawn on his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue. 50 seconds into the second half. Number 8, Kellen Wishawn with the touchdown. They ran a little switch route there. You know, you'll see it here as Helms puts the ball high, puts a high arc on it. He goes up and gets it. Next thing you know, he's off to the races. Good block there at the end of it. But they ran outside receiver in, ran the wheel route on the outside, little switch route, and boom, there's your touchdown. And now sitting pretty at 20-0, the Blue. They'll go for the 2-point conversion here.
It's a great leap. Defender was in position, but the ball just outstretched him just a little bit, and he was able to pick up that ball for the touchdown.
Now, for those that don't know the switch route, like Donald, I will mansplain the switch route to him later on today. This is going to be the 2-point conversion. Good play there on defense by number 11, Chamberlain Gully. He thwarts the 2-point conversion, but with 18:10 to go here in the second half, it's now 20-0 Blue. We'll be right back. You're watching 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Carmart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Carmart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
20-0, our score, 17:30 to go here in the second half. Blues got the lead. They score on their first drive, and now they put 3 scores between them and the red team, and Red's got their work cut out for them here.
We see if the Reds going to go back to maybe what started when they started the first game, kind of up the middle, off the right, off the left, and maybe miss some misdirections. We'll see what they do here on this first possession of the second half.
Messiah Miller, the running back, alongside Chevy Pickup, the quarterback. This is Pickup. And he's going to be knocked down at about the 27-yard line, 2-yard pickup for the pickup. And this is how they started the ballgame. It was very methodical. It was 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards. They're actually going to give him a yard on that, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 9. And now, you don't want to say desperation sets in, but execution is at a premium for the red team.
And that was a great play. You saw the hole open up. Boy, that defense, though, converged very quickly on him.
Yeah, this Blue defense has been flying around since that 4th down conversion. They have made life miserable for this red offensive line. This is going to be 2nd down and 9. They try a little counter. This is Messiah Miller. Straight up the middle. He's going to get close to the 30-yard line. Let's see where they mark this down.
But I thought that was a good play because, once again, we saw straight handoff or a straight run the first time. That was a little misdirection. Defense went one way. He was able to find the hole on the left side, able to pick up some yardage.
Looks like they had an offsides penalty, so they're going to put the ball at the 31-yard line, and it'll remain 2nd down. So it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Low snap. Here comes Chevy Pickup. He's going to get maybe a yard out of that up to the 32, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Makes it very difficult when the snap's low or skips on the ground a little bit. Messes up the timing of the handoff if it was supposed to be a handoff. Just kind of messes up the disruption of the whole offense once that happens.
It's going to bring up third down. We'll call it 3. Ball resting at the 32-yard line. Line to make is the 35. This is first drive of the second half for the red team. The final game of 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day Football. Great event being held here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Next year in 26, we'll be back over at Harbor.
This has not disappointed my first go-around. This has been great to watch.
This is a lot of fun. And you'll see, you and I will both see these names as these kids get older. We'll start to see those names pop up on rosters later on. This is going to be third down. This is Chevy pickup, and he's got nowhere to go. That blue defense right there. It's like Cohen Walker down at the bottom of the pile, as well as Shane Greenwood. And it's going to bring up fourth down, so decision time for head coach Will Burkett. Let's see what he comes up with here on this fourth down. It's going to be fourth down. We're going to call it 8. Well, let's call it 7. It's about 7.5 yards. And with 14:08 to go, it looks like they're going to go for it. Nope, they did. They called the punt. Okay, so they're going to put the defense back out there. Blue's going to get the football. We'll take a quick break. You're watching 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day Football. .23 to go here in the second half. Blues got the football back. Jake Helms is the quarterback. This Blue offense has been clicking all night long. Here's an inside handoff. Ball's on the ground. Looks like Blue may have fallen on it. Abel Arthur's got his first carry of the ball game. He comes up with the football, and near disaster for the Blue team.
That's what you want to see from the red. Keep fighting, keep trying to do little things. If you get you a strip, get you a fumble, try to get back in this game, be on your side of the field.
Well, if we learned anything in the last game, a turnover can turn the game on a dime.
Absolutely.
And you want ball security at this point in the ball game is paramount for Blue. 3 and out and a kick is fine. Clock's your friend. This is going to be second down, 13 yards to go. Helms the quarterback. They'll give to Nichols. Nichols coming near side across the 35-yard line. A little dead leg. He's going to get out close to the 40. Looks like they'll give him about the 39-yard line. And it's going to bring up third down. I think it's KJ Nichols with the carry.
Blue, I think what you want to see now is you may see more stretch plays, get that clock to run a little bit more, and take some time off with this lead they have.
3 and out and a punt isn't your word. I mean, the clock's your friend. You just want to keep you want that clock to keep moving and take as long as you can to run these plays. This is going to be third down. Line to make is the 47. It's Jake Helms with it. Inside handoff, ball hits the turf, and that red defense is right there. Couldn't come up with a football, but it's going to bring up a fourth down and long. You're going to get the football right back on a 3 and out.
Concentration sometimes is the key. Then make sure you concentrate, handoff, straight handoff. Make sure you secure that ball. 2 times on that possession, now the ball hit the ground. Now we're going to see if they're going to punt or they're going to go for it on the fourth down.
That was DeCardo Smith on the carry. And I don't think they're sending the punt team out, are they?
I didn't see a sign for punting. It looks like they
sure didn't, so they're going to go for it. Cohen Walker's checked back in. This is going to be fourth down. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout. Red. So we'll take the timeout with them. 11:10 to go here in the second half. You're watching the 72nd annual Kiwanis Kids Day Football.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Watching some highlights here from this last drive. Coming up, we got a 4th down. Line to make is going to be the 47-yard line. We'll call it 4th down and 8. Blues sent the ones back out on offense to try to pick this one up. 11-10 to go here, and it's one of those moments in the ball game. You pick up the first down, you're going to burn another 2 or 3 minutes. You don't. Red gets the football with an opportunity to kind of claw back into this.
And if you're Red, you'd love to have those possessions right there, able to jump on the football, but they're in a great situation here on 4th down to stop. Once again, balls will be on the blue side of the field moving toward the end zone.
So 4th down and 8 coming up. Cohen Walker's checked back in. Kellen Wishon is in as well, so watch for the hook and lateral. Red going to go with 4 down linemen. 4th and 8. Helms to throw. Under pressure. Gets away from it, puts his shoulder down. He's going to get to the 40-yard line. He's going to come up short of the first down. Great play there by the Red defense. They're going to get the football back here in blue territory.
Great rush on the quarterback. He was trying to get outside, but they had him contained. He did lower his head and make a great push. May have an injured player right here, but looks like a turnover on downs.
And we've got a timeout on the field. Looks like they're talking to one of the players on the Red team. I think he was on the receiving end of that Jake Helms lowered shoulder. Here we take a look at it. Helms looked right, nothing there. And then good pursuit here by the Red defense. The injured player there from the Red team is number 44, and that's Carter Wilkinson. He's walking off the field now under his own power, so that's good to see. So now Red's going to get the football here.
Great stand by the Red defense.
Yeah, after the long touchdown pass, to come back, get the 3 and out, you got the football back. That's pretty good. I mean, that's a good response. That's what you like to see.
Now, if you're the Red, what do you do? What do you want to see? Go back to your basic plays that was working in the first quarter. Keep things off balance. See if they can get some momentum here.
Absolutely. 10:30 to go here in the ball game. Reds got the football. Ryan McEwen's checked back into the lineup. He wasn't in on the last series. It's good to see him back in there for this Red team as they'll take over 1st and 10 in blue territory. It's been a great 3 days here at Springdale. The Kiwanis Kids Day here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Gerald Williams even showed up today, so that was nice to see. Now 1st and 10 as we go under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. They're going to throw it. Got a man wide open at the 26-yard line. Still going. It's Chamberlain Gully down to the 15-yard line. Nice play by the Red team. Chamberlain Gully with his 2nd catch. And Red's got a little something going inside the red zone.
First half, it worked a little bit. They first pass play they did hit him right on the play, and now we see him go back to that same play.
Run it again. This is what my coach is doing. The mirror, mirror, mirror. We're just going to run the same thing to the other side. Nice play fake, and then boom, you hit Chamberlain Gully right there at the 25-yard line. Goes down for another 10 yards, and now you're set up at the 16. 1st and 10 for the Red team. Your Chevy pickup. He's going to run. Get down to about the 12-yard line. Positive yards, 4 yards on the first down pickup, but now Red's got to go fast.
It's a great read by him. Maybe the first option he was trying to look at, did not throw it, took it under. Like I said, have to think about the time, got right up the middle to make some positive yardage.
He'll got about 4 on that one. It's going to be 2nd down. We'll call it 6.5. This Red offense coming alive here on this drive as we go under 8:40 to go in the ball game. That play action pass to Chamberlain Gully has been effective. Wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. Boy, he's got a seam right down the middle. They give it straight ahead to McEwen. Not much there, down to about the 11, so a yard or 2 on the pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think what you'd like to see again, like this, what we saw in the first quarter. More up tempo, things maybe more scripted, if you will, to have things ready to go for the next play.
Third down, 6 yards to go. Line to make is about the 5.5. This is going to be third down. Obviously, 2-down territory for the Red. Chevy pickup trying to get to the outside. Couldn't do it. It's going to wind up losing about 2 yards, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Kind of a mix-up in the backfield. It's kind of slowed his momentum down going out to the left side. Defense able to corral him in the backfield.
Didn't sell the zone read fake there, and Blue was all over that one. So now with 7:30 to go, Chevy pickup goes to the far side to get the play call, trying to punch this one in and get back into this ball game.
No, this is not the situation, but do you ever see these guys do field goals in this?
No, never seen one. I don't even think that's allowed.
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
Clock continuing to run here, 7:10 to go.
They're taking a lot of time on this play, this series.
You better get this one right. This is fourth down. Could be the last time you touch the football. Where's Chamberlain Gully? He's been the big play threat. He's going to come out to the left side of the formation. And we've got flags down. Ball nearly intercepted there in the end zone, but let's see what the flags are.
I think most of the linemen moved. The ball didn't get snapped in time. Don't know what
There's a little delay there in the snap. Looks like they're going to mark this one off against the red team, so that's going to back them up even further. Going to come back to what amounts to the original line of scrimmage back at about the 16-yard line. There you see the jump. Took a little while to get the snap going. But this is going to be fourth down, and we'll call it 11, 12-ish, something like that. Clock continuing to run here. 6 minutes to go in the ball game.
Chamberlain was open on that play.
He was.
They got a little more air on it.
Absolutely was. So here you go, fourth down. Chevy pickup with a lane, and we've got flags down again. Wow, he had the backside seam.
Sure did. Yeah,
but they're going to shut this one down and
got an injured player again. Now he's up.
It's going Walker. Yep. Let's see if we can see the shift. Yep, sure enough. Tight end jumped just a little bit early, and now we've got a timeout. So while they tend to the player on the field, we'll take a quick timeout. You're watching the 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day Football.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Cohen Walker runs off the field. Good to see. Another, and the flag was a procedure penalty against the red team, so that backs him up again. Ball now sitting at the 22. Line to make is the 5. So you're looking at about a fourth down and 17. See what they've got dialed up for this. Fourth down, 5:15 to go in the ball game. Tried the little quarterback draw, and that's not going to go anywhere. Blues got that one wrapped up at the 20-yard line, and that's it. Blues going to get the football back. Good defensive stand there by Blue after the turnover. And they're going to send the Red defense back onto the field, but you got to be impressed with the way this Blue team has played.
Absolutely. Defense was able to penetrate right there, stop before they could even get started on it. I may have thought maybe they'd try to go to Gully again on that play because he's been getting down the seam a little bit, whether it be a post pattern of some sort, but he's getting right down the seam. I thought maybe he'd be open again, but they didn't go back to that play. A great job by the Blue defense.
Now Blues got the football back here. About 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Again, this is the last game of 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day Football here at Gerald Williams Bulldogs Stadium. Enjoyed every second of this. This has been the time of my life. I love this event. It is certainly fun to see you get to see a lot of familiar faces. One of my favorite things to do is go back and look on social media after the games and see who was here. People that I know, and you see the pictures of, and the kids are always smiling. Win or lose, they're all smiling, and everybody had a good time. And it's what this whole thing is about.
Been a great experience for me. I really have enjoyed this year.
1st and 10 for the Blue. Helms the quarterback, and he's going to throw on 1st down. Got a man right down the middle of the field, and it's intercepted, and he's tackled by his own man. Oh, check that. I thought the ball was intercepted. It was actually caught. My apologies. Who caught that one? That was number 7 there, Christian Myers. Sorry, got my colors backwards.
And they had 2 in the same area. It was a good pass. They had 2. I don't know who he was going to, but it was a good pass.
It was a little double post there, and I thought the defensive back got underneath it. So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 41. Blue still throwing it late in the ball game. Here they go again. Here's your hook and lateral to Cohen Walker. Still going into red territory, fumbles it out of bounds.
Play that always seems to work for them.
Yep.
Yeah, defense had a chance to make a tackle right as they got the lateral there.
Yeah, the executive director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation gave us the oral history of the hook and lateral. If you ever need to fall asleep, I'll have him put that on a tape for you. That will put you right to sleep.
I watch too much television. I've called it the hook and ladder.
It's a hook and ladder. We all know that. But we have to please the boss. So 1st and 10, ball's at the 41-yard line. One of the great things about having you do these games now is Donald doesn't have a microphone. It's DeCarno Smith with the football. He's going to get to about the 40-yard line, a 1-yard pickup. Clock continuing to run here, 2:15 to go in the ball game. Blues going to get out of here with the win. And I got to feel pretty good about themselves. After last night and tonight, they have certainly asserted their dominance. Haven't given up a defensive touchdown all week.
And like I said, when we started that first quarter, I thought the red was really going to be in this game. Had the stop on the 4th down, and then things just changed. Blue took over.
Well, 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Helms, I believe this is Ben Carter. No, Greenwood. No, it is Ben Carter, and now we've got a face mask penalty, which will be assessed after the run. That's Ben Carter with the carry. Clock moving here, 1:33 to go. So they'll mark it off from the 34-yard line. I've never understood why they have to mark this off. Look where you are, minus the 19.
Exactly.
Or minus 15. You're down at the 19. Put it down and let's go. I guess that's what the new NFL thing is for, so that we don't have to mark it off.
Yes.
They just tell you where to put the
where
ball.
to put the ball. AI generated.
Absolutely. Last minute of the ball game coming up. Blues got it. Helms is in the shotgun. He's got Greenwood alongside. They'll give it to Greenwood. He's going to get inside the 20, close to the 15-yard line, be dragged down there at the 16. And this has been a complete victory by Blue. Offense, defense, they have dominated this game really since that 4th down stop. They've had everything going their way since then.
Red, got to give them credit. Like I said, they started off real good, just kind of overmatched a little bit in this game. But tell you what, both teams have played hard. Fun watching these guys over the last. Now they're going to call a timeout.
Yeah, looks like we're going to get a timeout. Clock's going to stop with 21 seconds. We're going to take a quick timeout with them. You're watching the 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day Football.
Hola a todos, soy Maribel Tapia y quiero compartirles algo que nos llena de orgullo. Queremos que sepas que tu familia, logros y sueños nos importan. Porque contando nuestras historias, conectamos nuestra comunidad. Los esperamos para celebrar juntos los nuevos episodios de esta temporada en Facebook, Escuelas de Springdale, Spotlight Latino, Univision y Telemundo Arkansas. Recuerda, yo soy Maribel Tapia y te espero para un cafecito y charla.
Last 21 seconds of the ball game. Blues got it. 2nd down, 8. Ball is sitting at the 17-yard line. Helms going to hand it off. It's Abe Carney with the carry, and he's going to get nothing there. Gully with the tackle, and that will likely be the last play of the ball game. down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and they're going to let this run off, and Blue's going to win the football game. Final score, Blue 20, Red nothing. That will conclude the 2025 Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football. Just a terrific event here. We see some of the highlights from the game. Nice catch there by Chamberlain Gully. Jake Helms with the football. Good stiff arm there, and down the sidelines he goes. This was on the first drive of the ball game. Good looking athlete right there.
And I think this next play is where we're going to see where it changed the momentum of the game.
Yeah, this is an incredible run here by Cohen Walker. This is one of those things you see at recess. And he cuts back, makes guys miss, and going to finish this one off. Thought he was dead to rights here. Gully couldn't bring him down, and Walker punches this one into the end zone. And Blue was off and running at that point, 6-0. The 2-point conversion, good tackle here. Knocks him short there. Gully finishes him off, but you see the smiles here on the Blue team as they go to meet the Red team. Now this is the play that really turned the game around. Helms gets the strip 6, runs that one in. And at that point, it's 14-0 after the 2-point conversion, which we'll probably see here in a second. And Blue is on their way.
Complete dominance. You know, like I said, Red did their very best, but Blue was just too dominant on this particular night.
And then this play right here, the final touchdown of the night. Bouchon with the catch and run on the little switch route, the wheel route. He runs that one in. He scored a couple the other night, and Blue gets the win. You know, Red didn't give up though. I mean, give them credit here. You know, got the 3 and out, gave themselves a chance to get back into the ball game. Just couldn't punch it in there at the end. And Blue is going to walk away with the win here tonight. Here's Helms. This is a good play here by this Red defense. Look at the pursuit, making them go east and west rather than north and south. They stop them on the 4th down, get the football back, and man, we were off and running. This is a great catch here by Chamberlain Gully. This is the longest play for the Red, and you know they had this a lot of the night, just couldn't capitalize on it. This I thought was intercepted. It was not. Here's the hook and lateral to Cohen Walker, and he runs that one down the sidelines. Got to secure that football. Treat it like it's the most valuable thing you own. But, man, I enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Enjoyed this as well.
It's been a lot of fun. This is going to conclude the 2025 Kiwanis Kids Day football. Man, it's here. Football is here. Springdale and Harbor getting ready to kick this thing off at the end of this month on the 29th. You guys will be at home. We'll be down at Little Rock Central with the Dogs. And, man, I'm looking forward to 2025. Watching, you know, not just Springdale and Harbor, but Central and Sonora, Lakeside, Southwest, watching all those teams. So we hope you'll join us later this year on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. For Brad, I'm Zach. We will talk to you soon. Good night, everyone.